WWE's Hall of Fame is the night before WrestleMania, and I cannot believe we're doing this, but we're doing it. A man with many names, with many gimmicks. Baron Beefcake, Big Brother Booty, the Booty Man, Brother Brute Brute Force, Brutus Beefcake, the Butcher, the Clipmaster, the Disciple, Dizzy Hogan, Ed Boulder, Eddie Hogan, the Mariner, the Man with No Name, and the Zodiac, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Ed fucking Leslie's going in the Hall of Fame. All these gimmicks are going in the Hall of Fame one way or another. But it is the man that makes these gimmicks as ridiculous as some of them are. I mean, maybe people can remember him being the Zodiac and answering in just yes or no or yes or whatever. And many people can probably not even believe he was the Disciple. Probably one of his more unrecognizable gimmicks until he started talking. People probably didn't even know who the hell the Disciple was until he started talking. And of course it was fucking Beefcake. But the guy had kind of a bad rap just being Hogan's guy for the longest time. And honestly, could have been Intercontinental Champion a couple times, but that never came to be, especially one of them happening during that parasailing accident. That was unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. And honestly, he didn't really become more recognizable until WrestleMania 3 when he cut the hair of Adrian Adonis and started becoming the Barber, honestly. But he did have a good career besides that, and let's get to that. First of all, a lot of these will be with his dream team tag partner, Greg Valentine, but let's get to it. First off, for the Alabama Wrestling Federation, their tag title once with Greg Valentine. For Brew City Wrestling, their tag title with Greg Valentine. For Championship Wrestling International Heavyweight title. For Southeastern Championship Wrestling, the NWA Southeastern Tag Team titles 3 times, twice with Ken Lucas and once with Robert Fuller. For the International Wrestling Association, their television title. For Legends Pro Wrestling, which originally was the XWF, their Hall of Fame in 2008 and 2010. For Maple State Wrestling, and I guess also counts as Slam All-Star Wrestling, their tag title went to Shane Williams. For the New England Wrestling Alliance, their heavyweight title. For the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance, their heavyweight title. For the WWF, their tag title with Greg Valentine as part of the Great Dream Team, which was managed, if I'm not mistaken, by luscious Johnny Valiant, and of course the Hall of Fame there. The Pro Wrestling Illustrated, ranked 75th in the PWI 500 and 1995, 173 in the PWI Years Edition, and 94 in the 100 Tag Teams in the PWI Years Edition with Greg Valentine. And of course, with him being the Barber, there was a hair versus hair match against Ron Bass, which Ron Bass obviously lost and lost his hair, got his hair cut in the middle of the ring. And honestly, with a gimmick like the Barber, if you aren't cutting your opponent's hair every week, it's a stupid gimmick. Which, thankfully, he did cut his opponent's hair almost every week, but he could have been Intercontinental Champion a couple times. You know, one time at WrestleMania against the Honky Tonk Man. And I believe there's a match with Mr. Perfect, he should have been Intercontinental Champion, but, you know. And, of course, the one that eventually became the Warrior winning the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam, but, you know, they never really gave him that chance to be Intercontinental. And honestly, he didn't need the title, honestly, but it would have been good on a resume. But Greg, you know, it's interesting to see Beefcake in here. It'll be interesting to see if Hogan inducts him. I don't know if they'll do that, but, you know, anything's possible here. But with that being said, you know, probably one of the least if there was a name in the Hall of Fame, I honestly wouldn't have thought this guy would ever be in there, but then again, Coco Beware's in there, so I guess that's a thing, but it'll be interesting to see what he does. I don't know what'll happen, but the Hall of Fame, this looks like the final class, not counting the Legacy Award people, when the Legacy Award inductees, or at least the inductees in the Legacy wing, are named, we'll go through that, but this is probably the final thing for the Hall of Fame.